Beacon rod is pretty bright. A beacon block is even brighter. All right, so let's go in here and we're going to make some storage. And that's one thing you'll notice. I'm in build mode and I can access this. It's one of the reasons why I like to put a build block at the beginning of my base, because I don't have to be in person to do this. So let's go ahead and make some more storage, and I'll show you how I'm going to automate this. Storage, and that requires, I forget, 10 metal alloy. I need 8, so we need 80 metal mesh alloy. Boom, and there you go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And after we get done with this, I'll show you an even more better way. And we'll just do it right off the get-go. Put this one right here. Boom. All right. Now, when we open it up, we notice there's a button right here called Filter. You can actually tell it what it can pull out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it pull out all the metal alloys. That's not going to come out of there. You know what? Let's pick that back up. Let's come over here and put it there. This would be all right. We can totally do this. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect this to that. And you start the connection mode with C, and then when you select something, you hit a V, and those two things are now connected. I can deselect that. But when I go in here to my filter, I can say I want you to capsule. All right, Chabaz is one that we want. So let's go here and let's just change this count to 1,000. And every second it'll pull 1,000 Chabaz capsules out of that. All right, let's go to the next capsule. And this is basically what I'm going to do for all the stone type capsules that I want to pull out of there. So we have Chabaz, Cinnabar is another one. Yeah, Cinnabar is another one. So we'll just do 1,000 on that one as well. And then we're going to come in here and do it again. Alright, so now we have Dolom, which is another one. And then we're going to add basically all of those. Caps. Dolom, Furcatine, Notatel, not Gisper. Larimar. You can tell it's just a little bit smaller than this one. It's a squarish, a little bit smaller than that one. So Larimar is one we're going to pull out. And capsule. Not Larimar. No, we got Larimar. We got Lucra is the next one. And basically what I'm doing this for is anytime that I grab a bunch of that stuff and I throw it in the microprocessor, it's going to turn it into capsule form, and I don't want those capsules clogging up my factory and filling up the block, so it'll automatically pull them out. Noct is not one, Parson is not one, Parstoon is not one, Ramit is not one, Surtees is not one, Sentir, Sujil, or however you say that. I like how they made these words up. That's pretty cool. I mean, they might actually be words. I don't know. I'm not the smartest cat in the alley, so. And I never claimed to be. Tect is definitely one. I love Tect. The carved version of that looks so cool. It is ridiculous. All right. Caps. And we're just going to totally set these up. Tect, Threns, Virat, Varus is one. And I do believe that we may be at the end. Yeah, Varus is the last one. All right, so now if we go in here, we'll see that it's pulled out all the Lucre, the Sugal, and the Tect that it has made. And it does that every time that progress bar goes from, left to right. As you can see, they're still breaking down Lucre. And you can see that Lucre is still here. And when that thing goes through, you'll see it yank them out. You see that? It just disappeared. Now, it can't pull like all of those at once, but basically it'll run down that list every single time until it hits one it can pull out, and then I'm doing this with my hands because you guys can totally see me, but it's pulling out all of those like detect, or the lucre will be, I think, the next one gone. But as you can see, it goes down pretty good. Up to 1,000 at a time it'll pull out. Now the second block that I'm going to put in here, let's pull that out of there. Place that down. You know what? I'm going to leave that one be. I'm going to leave that one be, because I have another plan. For this back area is going to be processing for those capsules over there. But what I am going to do is come in here and change it to factory. And we're going to look for, not that one, so it's obviously over here, because I don't think it's that far into it. Factor enhancer. That's exactly what we're looking for. Now, factory enhancer is pretty easy, 50 and 50. We have a whole bunch of those, and basically what I want is 10. So we're going to go 500 and 500. 500. Oh, you're driving me crazy. There we go, 500 and 500. So now it'll start making factory enhancers. And what those allow is for like this factory right here, when it runs through one iteration, when it goes like through that, it'll make one of whatever. And each factory enhancer that you have tied to a factory, it basically adds another iteration. So instead of just doing one, it'll do two. If you have two factory enhancers, it'll do three. And basically the one for the factory and one for each factory enhancer attached to it. So that is totally what we're looking for right there. And see, we've already made 6. And we're making 10. And when I get done making these 10, I will totally show you what it does. Alright, so there's the 10. Now we need to make one more basic factory. I forgot about that, because I'm going to show you this. Alright, factory. Basic factory. Right there is all we need. Basic factory is all we need. And that is 10 and 10. Or is it just 10? No, it's 10 and 10. Boom. All right. So now we take this puppy right over here and we set it down right here. This is where I'm going to set it. Boop. Just like that. So now our basic factory is done. We can hit C with this one. And then we go to this where we have 10. And then we just go 1. That's not what I wanted. 2, 3. Now you notice it's placing them on both sides. So I need to get rid of that. This needs to be here. So I can do this again. Alright, so there's those. And 3 more. And so now we have our those all set up. We can deselect that if we choose to. I don't want to do that. Deselect this one. Select this one. Yes, they're still selected. All right, let's come out of build mode for a second, and I'll show you exactly how I plan on implementing this. Because this is kind of cool. What I want this thing to do, in addition to using these 9, I want it to come over here if it needs to, which is pretty cool. And then I can deselect it again. And I can come in here and make, let's see if I have carved Larimar. So I could sit there. Now, I didn't put anything in here. So let's see if it works. I don't think I have Larimar. I have Lucra. That's what I have in there. Alright, so Lucra. That's what we want. Carved Lucra. See, now this should work, because I didn't think I had any Larimar in there. There you go. You're like, oh, hold on a second. How did that happen? It doesn't have any assets in there. Well, when I connected it to that chest, effectively what it's doing is using this chest as an inventory. And it's using these 9 enhancers to act as if it is 10 factories. So that is that. Now, I don't even have to use that chest. I just have these pulled out for a reason, you know, because I don't like that those capsules coming up in here. But what I could do is come over here to this, select it, and then hit this, and you get a much cooler connection. But I like to bring it out a little bit different. Like I could even have this guy, you know, I could have each one of these microprocessors set up to do one type of stone, and I could have, you know, like 50 each of these, and I think that would be pretty cool to set that up. But I don't have that much space right now. I don't feel like digging out half the mountain trying to get that much space. So this is what I made. This is what I made. And I think it works out pretty good. So when I get done with all this stuff, because if I were to just sell the Lucra, it would be like 4 credits. But if I sell the carved Lucra, it sells for like 132. So that is basically like a bazillion% interest gained per Lucra. I mean, it's like I could be a billionaire by Wednesday. It's Thursday, so that gives me like a full 7 days. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah. It's neither here nor there. Oh, but like I said, this little KV hideout thing is pretty cool. But we're missing something, and I think that's something that we're missing is plex doors. So let's see if I can make that. All right, basic factory. I don't need that, so let's go with plex. I don't think I can make. I can make plex doors. Let's see, what do I need here? Metal mesh? That is freaking epic. I only need 9, so 45 metal mesh. This is the bomb. I'm enjoying this. I thought I was going to need a lot more than that. I don't think I've made these too often in here. I usually just buy them out when I find them at the shop. Makes me happy. So basically the plan is, because I got this one guy who's just going to be processing carved stone, because that's kind of a money maker right there. Also, ship cores are another pretty good money maker. You can make a pretty penny on ship cores. I'm not gonna lie, and I think that's awesome. Can I do that? Let's see if I can do this here. Shop. Can I make a shop module? Not there. Maybe I can make it here. Can I even make a shop module? I can. What is it? What does it take? Matisse 20. Oh, dude, this is. I don't have to ever go to a shop again. Matisse. Totally got Matisse. Let's go over here. Matisse. There you go. I only needed 20 of you. So let's grab that. And alloy metal mesh. I believe it was 50. I don't even remember. Is it good? Yeah. Alright, it wasn't 50, it was 20. Alright, but now we have a shop module, which is yet another thing to put in our thing. And you're like, shop module? What, so you don't have to run to the store? No, that's not what a shop module does. What a shop module allows you to do, now you look in the upper right hand corner, shop in range. I can click on it, and oh my god, or click on it, and I can hit B, and I have a shop. But you notice I don't have a buy and a sell. I have a take and a put. And the reason I have a take and a put is because this is my shop. So I can't sell things to it, and I can't buy things from it because it's useless. It's kind of a messed up thing. But if we go to ship and we go to core, we see that they cost 1,103 credits. You're like, hold on a second. Slow jam. Come over here, grab those plex doors, and go to core. And you see we can make a ship core, and let's see what it takes. 25 and 25. So effectively what I could do is take 500 of these and 500 of these, 500, you drive me crazy. There we go. And just put that in there, and I could make 20 ship cores. So 20 ship cores at 1,103 credits per, and that's the estimated price. I could make a pretty penny, and they're pretty easy to make. So it's not like super difficult. I enjoy the crap out of it. I just want to say for the record, I couldn't be happier. Now the bonus of this is because I have all kinds of crap in here that I don't necessarily want to keep just laying around doing nothing. So let's go in here and just get all... That's not what I wanted. Was that what? No, that wasn't what I wanted. Microprocessor. Put you... let's just put all you capsules in there for now. Alright, I got all kinds of junk in here that I don't want. Absolutely no desire to have. So I can just go into my little shop area here. Actually, I have to go to the shop. Pick up this red dirt and drop here to sell. And boom, how much dirt do you want to put in? Boom, just like that. Lava. Boom. Now, basically, I have an unending supply, or unending chest. I have one chest that can hold a bazillion things. Now, the downside is, if you have it set up where anybody can use your shop, then people can come by and just buy out of your shop. You know, it's basically taking things out of your chest, as it were, but on the same hand, they have to pay for it. So, you make money. That is exactly what you do. So, let's go ahead and just get all this poo out of our inventory, because we don't need half of what we got here. But you do notice that with your shop, when you first open it up, it doesn't have anything in it. It doesn't come stocked, because it only has in it what I put in it. So this shop is effectively my items, period. So that is it. And I think this is a great setup. What did I do with those plex? Did I put the plex in there? So stores, plex, take quantity, 9. Notice my money spent didn't go up, or the money in my pocket didn't go up, and this is 9, I believe. So let's go ahead and put this down here, 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 and here. So now I have a door so that little animals can't come in and bug me. Now, the reason I didn't set it right over this is because if it was there and I walked up here to activate my build block, it would just shut the door on it, because the door is blocking. It's not here, but as you notice, it says enter build block, and then I scoot to the right a little, or left a little bit. If I hit R, it pushes me out of the way and close the door. You may not see the R, but if I hit R, oh, look at that! Oh, that's cool! I must have been dead center. That's cool. I've never seen that before. That's new. But I have everything I need here. Okay, this is the end of the series. I appreciate you guys swinging by, watching my channel. Anyway, but this is the end of the episode. And next episode, what we'll be working on is heading out to the local shop to make some money. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my the shop inventory, and I'm going to see what sells for what. And I am totes going to make it. And if it sells for a lot, I'm totally going to make it, and we are going to make all kinds of cash money. Now remember, this game is basically going to be me operating as the game intended me to operate. So I'm not going to be using build blocks to tear down stations. I'm not going to do any of that. My ultimate goal is to have enough monies to buy my own station. But instead of buying one, I'm probably going to build it. I might buy one just for fun, but I will definitely, I'll definitely take care of that. Now, if we come over here, we see that this is still making. Yeah, it doesn't make them very fast. And as you can see, we have not much left in here, so that's cool. So that must be all made up. See, it's still breaking down Lucra. That's why. As you can see, it only breaks down one at a time. But this is totally it, man. This is it. You guys are witnessing the beginning of a thing. That's a thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody loves things. Everybody. I don't care who you are. You're a thing lover. You know what I mean? You don't need to make that weird. It's perfectly fine not being weird. So just stop it. You're not helping the matter at all. All right, so we've done pretty much everything I set out to do this episode. So I'm going to call this episode done. Get out of here. I'll fire on you. I ain't afraid. Come on now. Come on. Go, get. Pew pew. Oh no! I put a hole in my door. Oh man, what am I ever gonna do about that? Healing beam. Oh, let's see. There you go. Another little tidbit here, if you enter the build block right at the end of the episode where everybody's already tuned out. If you look over here on the left, you see this power is 56,562 with a regen of 36.99 a second. And that's all I have is these two, well, 4 arrays of basically a 4x4. That's it. And it's almost 4,000. There's literally, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 4 is 28. So 28 power blocks got me almost 4,000. And if I had tied those all together, it would be even more. It's redonk, I swear to God. I swear to God, I tell you. Yeah, so next episode, we'll get to work on some new cool stuff. We'll make a shop run. And then we'll begin working on our Supreme Salvage Machine, which is going to be step 1. Getting resources. And then after we've gotten a butt ton of resources, then we will move on to the next thing. Dun, dun, dun!